seems pretty good. It's not the best I've ever hit, but it seems pretty good. Definitely gonna get a Valkyrie pump here, which is great. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. I'm not worried about this as long as I just hit, I mean, one singular land, we're good. But I'm just waiting for one land, you know? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today, if you're an OG of the channel, you're going to really appreciate today's video because we are running a classic Swayze list. This might seem familiar to a few of you guys, but we're running ABZAN Angels, and it's going to be a reanimator list, of course, because we love reanimator lists around here, and we just could not help but play another Haunting Voyage deck, a card that's absolutely busted if you're able to go off with it. But before I dive fully into this list and we get into the cool gameplay footage, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to do so. It is a free way to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate that a lot. And with that being said, let's dive in and give it a look. So like I said, it's a Haunting Voyage deck. If you guys aren't familiar with this card, it's a foretell card where if you foretell this thing, you can basically bring back from your graveyard every single creature with the shared type of your choice. Pretty ridiculous. It costs quite a bit though to get it off. It normally is 6 mana to get 2 creatures back with the same type, but if you foretell this, it's going to cost 7. So it's a 7 mana basically win the game type of a spell, especially when we're talking about angels, because typically if you get a Haunting Voyage off with 5 to 6 angels in a deck in the graveyard, and any of them are a Valkyrie, you're going to get the pump with the Valkyrie's life gain ability, and you're going to win the game. It's virtually unstoppable once that Voyage comes down, unless you're immediately followed up with a sweeper from your opponent. But speaking of sweepers, that's why we wanted to run a ABZAN list with angels, is because I really wanted to give a new card, Begin Anew, a try. This card right here not only has an angel on the cover, so I have to play with angels, of course. That's what the card means. Just kidding. It's destroy all creatures and creature cards in your hand, perpetually gain 1/1. Why do I think this fits so well in this deck is because we don't care if we sweep the board. We actually encourage sweeping the board because we do eventually get everything back with Haunting Voyage. We typically want to try to win the game with Haunting Voyage, so things in the graveyard don't bother us. Another great aspect is the fact that they perpetually get 1/1, which means if you give your creatures the 1/1, if anything were to happen to them later in the game and they come back alive with the Haunting Voyage, they still get the perpetually 1/1. We've got other things as well, like the Archangel here. This Archangel is going to allow us to bring back creatures that die. So if the Archangel hits the battlefield, they want to go ahead and kill one of our Valkyries. That Valkyrie goes to the graveyard, back to the hand. If it already had a counter on it from Begin Anew, it still has its counter. So this can pump your things up a lot, and Haunting Voyage can just keep bringing them back with the pumps, permanently attached, which is pretty ridiculous. We've also got another new card, Angel of Unity, as a 2-drop. This is not going to synergize perfectly with this deck like it would with the Clerics list, because not everything in our deck is a party creature, but we do have some party creatures in the Valkyrie, the Legion Angel, the Valor. So we definitely got some, and the Harbinger. We've definitely got some party creatures in here, so definitely still works. And a 2-drop 1/3 with lifelink. Still a phenomenal card. And again, it plays really well with the whole perpetual 1/1. Things come back from the graveyard, they still have their 1/1 counters. It's pretty nice. We've also got Youthful Valkyrie, so some early game interaction, some good bodies to block with. We're all about blocking early game, sweeping the board, and winning with a Haunting Voyage. So we've got 2 recoveries just in case we end up throwing our Haunting Voyage into the graveyard, because we do mill ourselves with the Renegade Reaper. This is a card that's going to come in as an angel. It's also going to mill us 4 cards, and that's basically the way we're going to really get the extra juice on filling up our graveyard with angels and things like that. We got 4 bindings because ramping into the Voyage, that seems pretty nice when you're playing a binding and you get to Haunting Voyage 1 turn earlier. It's really nice. We've also got Judge of Valor. If this hits the battlefield and you start playing 2 spells a turn, this is also going to allow you to mill some cards to your graveyard, and you're going to get a little bit of selection, which is pretty cool. And then lastly, we have the Harbinger. This card is the over-the-top busted win con. Paired up with a Valkyrie, it just spits out 4/4 angels all day long. Anytime you gain 4 life, you're going to, you know, spit out a 4/4 angel. So if this hits the battlefield, you're guaranteed an additional 4/4 angel as long as you have a Valkyrie out there. The mana is as follows. I won't go into too much detail. I will just say, you know, after the first game, we threw in some snow permanents because things like Binding the Old Gods, they love to fetch these dual lands for us. So it's really, really nice to have those snow permanents in the deck. And as you can see, we have 3 cards in the sideboard. It's just a handful of Legion Angels to fill out the one Legion Angel we do have. So that's the deck in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. The gameplay footage is pretty sweet, and we'll meet you guys back here for some final thoughts. Peace. All right, here we go. We've got an absolute
banger
alert for you guys today. This one's gonna be sweet, man. It's one of everyone's favorites, honestly. This deck is has always been one of the staples of our channel, and people have absolutely loved it in the past. This hand seems like it's not it. That seems worse, but we do have the Haunting Voyage, so I suppose we can keep it. We don't have the white mana though. The Balaka recoveries are gonna have to be lands. Wow, we just got absolutely screwed by our own deck here to start things off. That's fine though. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. There we go. We went first though, so this is gonna come in tapped, but I guess better now than later, huh? So we'll go white. Angel of Unity. Probably not. Probably not. Doesn't work with the 2 that we have in hand at the moment. Binding. Okay, that's honestly what I wanted to see the most. All right. I think I'm gonna go foretell this bad boy. And again, we don't really need these recoveries. We've already got the card we are looking for with the Haunting Voyage. Really need one. Only need one, unless our opponent sweeps the board, of course. Then we're gonna really regret only having one, but it's okay. Figure it out. Let's go here first. Let's slow play this. Let's hope that they hit us with the blood on the snow situation, and then we can, you know, voyage later. Seems good. Binding that seems really nice. Ooh, I did forget to add in the Snowlands. I'm gonna have to do that next game. I wanted to add in 2 Snowlands for the binding. It would really help our mana curve out a little bit better, and you know, the fact that the Snowlands count as both, you know, forests and swamps and whatever, we can kind of take advantage of that. Let's see. This is actually a cleric, so Angel Unity does actually hit that, and then we can also play the Reaper. That seems fine. We don't want it to turn night. That thing is pretty busted. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2 1/1 counters on another target creature. Yeah, that's a pretty busted situation there. Hopefully we can just keep flying in over the top and get them dead that way. And we can get out of this so I can go get the snow mana. I think that'll help a lot, because if we get another binding, it's pretty much a waste. We don't actually get to pull anything, so. 2, 4, 6. We are only 1 away from actually popping off with this, and we've already got 3 angels in the yard, which is kind of nice. They're giving us a shot at killing this, which I will... No, we don't actually have a shot at killing it. What am I saying? Yeah, you can go. All right. So we play a Judge of Valor, which is nice. Our other one gets perpetually as well. I'm gonna leave back some defenses this time. I want to be able to kill this if they swing in, or that way we can kind of stop them from swinging in. But it looks like they're gonna binding my Youthful Valkyrie anyways, so that's fine. Oh, they take the Judge. Okay, fine by me. They still can't attack. The Renin 7 is gonna make it pretty tough for us to attack, though. That's for sure. Hopefully the pump with our Valkyrie should get around that, I hope. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angels. Seems pretty good. It's not the best I've ever hit, but it seems pretty good. Definitely gonna get a Valkyrie pump here, which is great. Yep, I'd say that's good enough. I'd say that's good enough. Let's go, baby. And that, my friends, is how you Haunting Voyage right there. And that's why I've always loved using Haunting Voyage with the Angels the most, because it just, I mean, the value train you get just for one Valkyrie hitting the field is just unheard of. Absolutely disgusting. And if we could somehow find another Voyage, we can even get, you know, crazier. We'll see. If we get hit with Blood on the Snow, though, it's going to feel real bad, man. Toxrill, that's pretty annoying, but I still think we get him dead before next turn's over, so GG's to my friend here. Pretty sure it's over. Yep, there's a scoop. Blood on the Snow obviously would have just wrecked us, but they were showing no signs of that, I feel like, so felt pretty confident in throwing that bad boy down. GG's. All right, we got the mana problems all tuned up. We got those snow lands in here and got the mana figured out, so should be a lot smoother. Should be a lot smoother here. All right, we've got the binding with the Voyage and the begin anew, which is pretty sweet. I think we can keep this. I'd like to see this in the deck and maybe a 2-drop Angel, but it's totally fine. I can work with this. I can work with this because the binding hopefully gets us into the begin anew, and we should be able to survive. Opponent goes first, though. Some of these decks go extremely aggro, and there's a chance we can get killed before we pop off, so we will see. All right, we got white, green. Just trying to make sure we can get the begin anew off before anything else here, because it takes very specific mana. They're not playing anything yet, though, so I guess a black source is fine here, and try to get the Valkyrie down. Let's see what happens here. That's probably going to be Doomscar. Probably. That's a good binding target. May not have to worry about beginning anew here, actually. Was really worried at first, but now not so much. Just because our opponent hasn't really shown us a whole lot of creature stuff, but I would assume that Scoot Swarm might be their game plan here. Just might be. And here's where we get to see the fruits of our labor as far as like the snow mana goes. So which one do we want? Probably black green. We have a lot of white stuff going on here. We have another white here. Need a yeah, let's do that. Can't attack, but we're about to get the Harbinger in, and the Harbinger should help a lot with trying to get around this 6/6. We're gonna get a lot of extra fodder we can attack with. That's tough. That's tough if they hit. That thing is tough to not whiff with. At least when I played, I whiff a lot with that thing. Let's see what they got, though. Looks like they've got options, which is not good. Oh, they whiffed. Okay. Not sure what we're gonna do about that 8/8 token, though. It's got reach. Kind of annoying, I can't lie. I doubt they're gonna attack, though. They do attack. Leaving their Ren open. I'm gonna actually take this damage here. I think getting the Ren down low is probably more important than anything here. So if I play the Harbinger, that leaves me with 1 mana left over. I could just blow up the board after I attack. And then Haunting Voyage, but there wouldn't be anything in here. All right, we're gonna go with the Harbinger here. Harbinger here, we gain the 5 life, which means we get an Angel, which means we get some blocker food. And now it's going off with the Valkyrie, so it's gonna be an endless loop of life gain, and endless loop of you know, 4/4s, which is great. And they're still going to attack. I feel like that's a pretty big mistake. Just gonna chump here. If they do end up Doomscarring here, it wouldn't be a bad Doomscar, but they have no idea what we have in our hand. Obviously, it kind of plays in our favor a bit here. There it is. That was a full costume scar though, which means they have another one. That's a yikes. Probably white. We need to mill some more here. Let's scry. It's definitely not bad. Man, that's such a bad voyage for two creatures. It's not great. Probably gonna get Doomscarred again too. That's tough. I think I have to do it though. I think I have to do it. We gain the 5 again though, and we get the angels. So, I mean, if they don't Doomscar us, we're in crazy good shape right now. But Doomscar is definitely inevitable here, I think. Yep, there it is. Kind of feel like I had to try though. All right, they're gonna try to hit with their festival again, which is totally fine. All right, we're at 30 HP. There's the festival. Let's see what they hit. Let's just hope it's nothing super savage. I'm sure it's going to be though. Okay, Cigar to Splendor. I mean, it's good, but it's not the scariest thing in the world. This though, when it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon and it just kind of boosts your mana. That's it. Okay, I can live with that. Ren is probably gonna plus here. Okay, they didn't do anything with Ren. Interesting. We got an endless loop of Legion Angels, which feels pretty sweet. And we'll just hang on to the second one here, just in case they get super lucky with the top deck and get another Doomscar. We got to be able to refill our board here, but we can also do that because of the Archangel. But they take care of the Archangel, so there's a no-go there. Ooh, that's pretty good. They get to draw a card if they have a creature, though, right? Yeah, power. Okay, we're fine. They can't draw a card, but they can gain life. Little annoying. All right, more mana, not great. Ooh, another Voyage though. That is great. Definitely gonna give a scry here. That's good. That'll help the Voyage the following turn. So let's get this ready. Let's get it ready. And we'll drop another Legion Angel here. And we'll say go. Sigarda does not draw them an extra card. Let's see what they hit here. Hopefully they don't scoop. I really want this I want this Haunting Voyage to go off big here. 2, 4, 6. I can't do it with the Reaper, unfortunately, but here we go. Ready? Let's go. Easy claps, baby. Easy claps. Down to 1. We get an angel though. Another 4 life gain. Yikes. 59 to 1. Cigar to Splendor not looking so hot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but it does miss like most of the board. Yeah, it missed almost everything. GG's, my friend. Let's keep this rolling, baby. Looking good right now. Angels looking good. Looking real good. What do we got here? Opening hand is Dog Water, but we have the Reaper and the Voyage, so I feel like I need to keep this. Maybe we need to work towards the begin anew first and kind of forget about the black mana for now. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. Hopefully Crossroads can scry us into more land. That's another land. That's awesome. That's really what we needed too. All right, so green, white, black. Okay, let's do this actually. Black or white. Let's go white. This is tough. This is tough. It's not exactly the easiest decision to make here. That's really good. I need that on top, but I need I need mana. I do. I can't afford to miss land drops here, I don't think. We're up against a control deck, which really sucks because begin anew is probably not going to be any good here. It's annoying. Begin anew, a wasted card here. Yeah, it's Azorius control. Lame. Lame. So Doomscar going to be a huge problem. But that's why we have Haunting Voyage. We're going to probably need 2 though to make it work. Probably going to need 2. White, black, green. Renegade Reaper looks like it's going to get divided back to my hand. Cool. And this is why Azorius control is no fun zone. We had way too slow of a hand to beat Azorius control, that's for sure. They grab a Teachings, okay? They have a full hand. Seems kind of odd. That wasn't smart. Now they're gonna have to discard the hand size. Oh, never mind. They're at... Just kidding. Just kidding. Part of me wants to go... Nah, this is fine. This is still the play. Get some stuff in the yard. We do hit 2 angels, 2 very good angels. Nice. We'll take that. Only 1 land, so that ups our odds here of hitting another land drop. That's good. Looks like they got a Faithful Absence or something like that. Which is actually not bad for us. No, it's a Doomscar. Okay. Yeah, let's go for another Reaper. Let's really make the Haunting Voyage really hurt. The problem is we're up against Azorius control. So the odds of a Haunting Voyage actually resolving and not getting divided or countered is slim to none. Another great mill there. These are some seriously good mills as long as I can actually hit. Gonna need to see the mana though. Gonna need to see some mana come down here. Oh my goodness, where is the mana? We're pulling more Reapers than we are mana right now. Super unfortunate. Alright, still looking good on the mills. Alright, finally get some damage in, I guess. And just keep praying for mana. That's the goal right now. Just hopefully the Shuffler comes through for us. A Memory Deluge, not fun. At all. Sure, Doomscar is gonna rip us here any second now. Sure, they're running the Purge as well. Might be easy win for our opponent here. Seagate Restoration. All right, so now they have no hand limit at all. I guess let's just go Angel of Unity here, I suppose. Let's get some value here on the Judge, if we can get it down ever. Still need 1 more land. Doesn't really matter what the land color is, just need a land. This is not something you want to see though, going against an Azorius control player. A hand of unlimited size. I don't think things are going our way this game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure this is an easy scoop for us, but I'm gonna play it out a little more just to see what happens here. You never know, we might get them to just waste their, full set of Doomscars and get lucky. We'll see. We though cannot seem to find a land at all ever, so I think we're gonna have to scoop this one. Just giving our opponent another turn here. To untap to fair. Yeah, this is probably set. This game is probably set. I don't want to waste your guys' time any further with this one. We got absolutely destroyed by mana. So on to the next one. All right, gonna have to forget that one ever happened. It's all good. It's all good. What do we got here? Okay, this hand is good. We have turn 3 and 4 plays. We have good mana. We have Haunting Voyage. The only reason this would be bad is because it's a little slow, but we do go first, so that should help with that. Mono black. I've been seeing a lot of mono black today, especially like in playtesting and my grind up to diamond. Like mono black's kind of the way to go if you want to ramp quickly. Or ramp quickly into, you know, diamond. All right, so we got black, green, white. This will be... Need another black. Valkyrie seems pretty good. Valkyrie seems just fine. And then we can start gaining some life, getting a bit farther ahead of our opponent. Get harder to kill because they're going to thrive off of those little minuscule shots of 1 damage here, 1 damage there. We went first, so this is gonna come in tapped. We need more white, and land is good, but our only play here is mill, so maybe putting that to the bottom would have been smarter, but it's fine. It's fine. They block with the eye twitch. They are hurting for mana. They definitely missed the land drop here, so this could play in our favor pretty heavy. The fact they blocked with the eye twitch means they don't have a deadly dispute either. All right, let's go ahead and mill here, but we do lose a land, which we know of, so that kind of stinks, but nothing that can be done about it. Obviously should have probably looked ahead and scryed it to the bottom, but we do have 2 angels. Nice. Not bad, not bad. We already have a judge in hand, so don't really need that. All right, so they're probably gonna play the brush stroke here, which is fine. We're binding the brush stroke, and we'll ramp up to the Haunting Voyage, or we can just go. Yeah, maybe depends on if we hit a land. We could go judge. If we go judge, we get the pump from the Valkyrie, which means we're swinging in for a lot of damage, which might be the play. Yep. All right, so that's white. I need another white then. Valor is down. Now, every time we play 2 spells a turn, we get a little bit of value as far as looking into the top of our deck and deciding what we want to put into the graveyard. So hopefully we can start doubling down on spells here. We're going to be pretty hard to beat at this point of the game. This is where we want to be. This is the part of the game where we start to take control of the game pretty heavy, and it gets extremely hard for our opponent to win. They do have blood on the snow options though, so we're not completely saved right now. But I do think I'm gonna save the voyage. Save the voyage until we see 1 blood on the snow come down. Meat Hook Massacre, no shot because they are too far behind on mana for that to be good. We do anticipate blood on the snow down the road, so we're gonna kill that. Yeah, let's just send everything. Might as well. We're gaining 4 here, so even if they don't block and want to return fire, we're gonna outpace them. So 33 life, baby. Let's go. Those blood tokens not as scary anymore because their, you know, source of damage is gone. They're up to 5 mana here, so they're 1 away from blood on the snow. They can't defend though in the air, so they're looking at the barrel of lethal right now. Blood token means desperation. Might see a scoop here. Well, they could gain life actually with the blood artist, which means it puts them out of range of lethal. So there's that. And now they can survive in blood on the snow, you know, and they're gonna be all right, but they need 2. It's gonna come down to either they have 2 blood on the snow or we win. Pretty much that's it. It looks like because they blood token there that they might be digging for the blood on the snow still for the first one, which would be great, but one, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6, so we do need a top deck of land if we want to hit the voyage. It doesn't really matter if we play these out or not, so I'm going to play them out because if they get eaten up by the blood in the snow, we get them back anyways with the voyage, so it's all good. Plus it's just life gain, which is nice, especially when you get the pump from the Valkyrie. They're 5 life gain instead of the initial like 2 you get. All right, so we get to grab one, put one into our hand. Okay, so that's gonna go to the graveyard. Let's grab this. So we guarantee ourselves the Haunting Voyage next turn. And we're now at 41 life total. Sheesh. Okay. They're not dead yet. They have survived slightly. We're about to pop off one of the biggest Haunting Voyages yet, though. So even if they get the Blood on the Snow here, Haunting Voyage is about to go off. It's their only chance. Blood on the Snow is their only hope. Oh, I kind of wanted them to hit it though, man. I wanted them to hit it because I really wanted to go off with that Haunting Voyage. All right, one more good game. We gotta make sure it's a masterpiece. We gotta get another Haunted Voyage out there, man. A big one to end the stream. End the stream. We're not streaming. It's a video. God, wake up. Sorry about that. Sometimes my brain just like turns off and my mouth just continues to move. But a little bit of news. We're coming to the final days of the art project that I got going on here for the Marty Mob. I'm probably gonna throw a couple of designs that came up from a couple of different artists that I'm kind of torn between right now, and I will let you guys make the final decision. Maybe vote on it like in the Discord or something. So if you're not in the Discord, you can join today, obviously for free. Just link in the description below and try to see if you can't find the oh gosh, come on now. This is garbage. That's better. That's better, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna vote on it, I think, and let you guys make the final decision on which design we go with. The design will probably be for you know, some merch ideas, and then also I think we're gonna make it a new membership badge for Marty Mob members. Pretty straightforward game so far. Got the turn 1, 2, 3 combo. Maybe turn 4 if we can find another land. We can get the binding down. Probably take the brush stroke. Of course, it's got to be a snow land though. They gotta just make it just a little more difficult for me. Get the Valkyrie down pre-combat. That way the other Valkyrie gets a little bigger. Get some extra damage in there. And then Turgid's Lantern. Ooh. We should be able to take 3 damage, no problem, because of all the life gain we're going to get off of these double Valkyries, but we will see. Okay, I don't see why not. I mean, obviously there is a reason why not. You could give them a really great card out of the spell book, but I'm going to take my chances here than just taking 1 damage every turn. They're going to eventually, you know, they're going to eventually get stack outlet. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, we'll do this and this. All right, let's gain 4 life, grow a little bit farther. Boom, boom. We're hoping for no Meat Hook Massacre, but even then, I don't think they don't have enough to keep pace. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can only Meat Hook for us for 3 if they find the land here. So we're looking pretty good. Blood on the Snow, probably not in the deck. No snow mana, so I would assume not. I have seen some strange things in the past. Things we mustn't talk about. All right. Oh, what do I do here? I actually don't give it the land. We have binding. Binding will find us another land. That's also a land. Do I want to gain a crazy amount of life, or do I want... So if this hits, I'll gain 4 plus an additional 6 from this. So not enough, unfortunately, to get the pump. So I think we bind here. I think we bind so we stop the bleeding. And then we go from there. Binding stops the bleeding from all those 3 pings that we're going to keep taking over and over. That's annoying because those can block, but I think we're okay. I mean, the double blocks is kind of rough, but... Let's grab our snow. play our last creature here with little scary, I can't lie. A little scary. We do hit our 4. Gonna need to find a Balakid recovery though, because our hold on. If we swing in all to their face, 4, 5, 6. No, they can double block a Valkyrie still. Okay. See, if I swing all to the face and they double block one of my Valkyries, they still survive, and I don't like that. So I think we're just gonna do it like that. Just try to kill their Lulth, take out a spider in the process. Looks like we do. They take 1 from the Lulth if they want to draw a card on this next turn. They obviously just gained 1 off of the Blood Artist. I have enough mana here to hit a good Haunting Voyage, but we threw 1 in the yard and I don't see... I don't foresee us actually top decking it and getting that lucky. So another Angel though should take care of it, because another Angel is going to put us in the range of you know, 27, and then our power is going to be super strong and just we're going to blast through them. All right. Hey, and it's a Valkyrie, not a bad Angel. I'd say that's a pretty solid Angel. That's a triple pump, by the way, guys. This is going to get crazy. Triple pump foam latte to the mouth right here. You guys ready for this? They throw up a desperation blood token, searching for any answer. Unfortunately, the Angels were too powerful. We might be able to play 1 more. Yeah, we got to try 1 more. We got to try 1 more because we can't go out like that. We got to go out big. I keep saying that, but what if we don't? You know what? Let's just go out on a win. Let's just get out on a win, you know? Ooh, this person's almost a mythic already. Sheesh. It's only the 2nd day of the month. Slow down, my guy. All right. Oh, nice. We get to begin anew and a Voyage. I think we can keep this for sure. And a Reaper. This is a really nice hand, actually. Really nice. Red. I don't like that because it means is it or... Oh, it's dragons. Okay. I honestly... Dragons are better than is it, I think, right now. At least for me, they are. All right, so we have the Voyage. So I do actually think I want to start throwing some of this stuff away. You know what I'm saying? Putting out some blocks, and then eventually just blow up the board and start anew. All right, another Whelp. Hopefully that means they're gonna get back down some big chonky creatures. I do go second, so this comes in untapped. This is green, this is white. All right. Let's get down the Reaper. And we do hit. Nice. Okay, barely, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, jeez. This could have been the nuts. This hand could have been the nuts, but that mill was pretty weak. It just hit mostly lands. Okay, the Valkyrie though. Now that sure stirs things up. Angel of Unity getting a pump here, and we'll say no on the attacks here. I'm purposely filling up the board here. Like, I know I'm going to blow the board up, and I'm purposely doing this because I'm going to get everything back with Haunting Voyage. So it's all part of the master plan, you know? Oh, Brittle Blast. That's going to exile my stuff. They should have done that pre-combat because they could have just attacked through with some stuff, but another Whelp. It does make their stuff cheaper. Let's hope they're out of dragons though, man. Let's hope. We can only hope. All right, begin anew. Angels just got a big pump here. All right, there's an Inferno, of course. Ouch. Don't mind if I do. Let's begin anew. They've only got 3 mana, so eventually they're gonna be out of things to do here. Okay, that's fine. Got plenty of things that can block that. Just waiting to draw one of them. Actually, that's a 4/6 already. Holy cow. Let's do it. Let's do it, and let's just keep making our judge enormous here. Now we got a 4/6 lifelinker that the Hell Kite cannot get through, and but they can play a bunch of spells here, and you know, get some hasty stuff. Yeah, Brittle Blast, sure. That stops me from being able to block here, unfortunately. So they are going to deal some damage. Ooh, okay. Say it ain't so. How many angels? We only have one, and look at all of these. They got exiled, man. Holy cow. I forgot those all got tagged by the Brittle Blast. Every single creature that was on the board when the first Brittle Blast came down permanently tagged these as exiling. Oh, that is such a good card, man. That's a really good card. Sheesh. Totally forgot. This whole time I thought these things were going into the graveyard. I actually played myself because this new card, Brittle Blast, is actually pretty wild. If they use it on a creature, every other creature that's on the board will just get, you know, tossed into exile eventually when they die because of the perpetual. Totally forgot about that ability. I knew it exiled the creature that it hit, but I forgot everything got tagged. I'm not worried about this as long as I just hit, I mean, one singular land, we're good. But I'm just waiting for one land, you know? Nothing too crazy. But here we go with the shuffler again, just acting the fool. Unbelievable. Just one land is all I'm asking for. It's really not a lot. I'm not asking for a whole lot. One land. All I need is one land, my guy. Some more great stuff in the graveyard there, though. Great mill. I don't think we're going to get to the Haunting Voyage, though, because either we're going to win by then or we're just not going to hit lands and just get run over. So I guess it's the game's choice. What is it going to be? I would normally be worried about the ramp more than I would be about the Hellkite, but they have no cards to play. So, okay, well, there goes that. There goes that. We're taking 8 here. All right, 7th try to get a land. Can we do it? Oh, it's here. Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. That's fine. That's fine. We don't have another black source. All right, so we needed a very specific land, apparently. Yikes. Yikes. Do they attack with the 3/3? They will be giving me lifelink, and they decide no, it's no good. So we can eat up 3 of this damage. I'm guaranteed to get my Reaper back, though, so this is okay, I guess. Okay, that's something. It does get us. It does get us a land the following turn. Comes a little late though. Comes a little late. This comes down. It gives this 2/2, making it a 6/6. But then I get the aggressive hasty flyer. Oh, geez, we're in trouble here, aren't we? I can't believe we're gonna lose like this. All right, at least that's good. They drew a land, but this is gonna generate a 4/4 flyer. It does. Okay. So if they swing in all here, so we're taking 7, gaining 4, so we'll be at 1. We'll be at 1, and we still get to keep our Forgotten Archangel. So that will work. Temporarily, that'll work. Black, please. So you're saying there is a very, very small chance. All right. All right. Holy. So 2, 4, 6. One more land. We get back all of the angels, baby. It's not a land. We kind of knew that was probably going to happen though, right? Like, let's be honest. Let's be real here. Let's see. No, let's play this. I was gonna get greedy and play this. It's a 5/7 lifelinker, so it's not greedy, but it's not the smart play. I think we just need to stay defensive for now because they could easily grab, you know, off the top of their deck a hasty flyer. So gotta stay vigilant here. No attacks from our opponent. Still just waiting. That's 7 life gain though. That's huge. Huge. All right, we're back in it. I would love to see a land anytime now. Oh God, of course. It's gonna make me have to take damage for lands now. Because we're, you know, we have so much of those in abundance right now. You got it. Oh, come on. I don't want to win this way. That's the thing, right? Now I'm at the part of the game where it's like, if I play this binding, I know they're gonna quit. They're gonna concede here. Yeah, I didn't want to win that way though. I wanted to just hit one land, one singular land, and then your boy would have been able to pop off with that haunting voyage. Let's just take a gander here. We would have got back 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a big one too. 5, 6, 7. We would have got back 8 different angels, and we would have had access to go to the sideboard for another Legion Angel and all of this. That would have been wild. But good old Magic Arena doesn't like content. Sorry, guys. That's going to do it for today's gameplay footage, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, I absolutely love this list. If you guys don't know, I've played ABZAN Angels a few different times here. This will probably be the 3rd time here on the channel. All the times we played it, we got a few new cards added to the list, obviously, so added some spice to it. But this one is, it's nice, man. I really, really enjoy it. I think Begin Anew is pretty cool. So is the Angel of Unity. They kind of help the deck out a lot. Obviously, Begin Anew is not the most perfect sweeper in the deck. We'll get into all that in a second here. But before I do, and we start talking about what we would change, just want to say a huge thank you and shout out to everyone who's made it this far in the video. I always like to give a great shout out to you guys, because the ones who make it this far really help the video get pushed out to more people, because the YouTube algorithm loves to see the watch time. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, man, let's talk about the list. So Begin Anew, probably the biggest problematic card in the list, because if you think about the mana colors, obviously it just screams problematic, because if it's not a full Selesnya list, you're kind of giving up a lot here when it's asking for 2 white, 2 green. You know what I'm saying? So the mana on this is tough. It's hard to get this to play perfectly. Obviously, Doomscar, probably a better card. Sorry, it's getting late. Obviously, Doomscar, probably a better card. But if you can get Begin Anew to hit, there's a lot to be said about those perpetual 1/1s, as you saw in a couple of our games. But I would say if you really were trying to make this deck a little bit sweatier, a little bit more try hard, Doomscar would definitely go into place here. Binding actually pulled off some really good ramp for us, and a lot of the times, man, we were just kind of hurting for mana, and it really did suck, man. The mana was getting pretty brutal for us. Speaking of a good fix for mana, the Witherbloom command, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with, is a great card that was in this list before I added Binding the Old Gods. Witherbloom command is a really good 2-drop because it allows you to kind of fix your mana. You can also mill yourself for a bunch of cards, which is kind of what we're trying to do. But it also can go and search for your land out of the graveyard if you end up milling one of your lands. Super great early game. It helps you curve out really nicely. So in some cases could be better than Binding, just to make sure we curve out. But if we do curve out to the 4-drop slot, which we should, that's how Magic should be. You should at least curve out to the 4-drop. Binding the Old Gods should come down, and you should be able to ramp into your Voyage, and that's what I had in mind. I feel like the Voyage is already hard enough to get out, and if you're talking about the Voyage, you want to ramp into it as best as you can. So things like binding are very important. You could throw away a couple Balakid recoveries and then maybe throw in a couple Witherbloom commands. It's something that I thought about doing, but this card has saved me in playtesting before. It has saved me from our Voyage got milled by our Reaper. Almost all of them did. So then I went ahead and recovered it out of the yard. So seems like an important card, recovery, but it's more important if you're running extra mill, you know what I'm saying, like the Witherbloom command, which we're not doing. So it's pretty rare that we see the Haunting Voyage actually get thrown away. So it's just something to think about. That's a really good card you could throw in the deck to help you out with milling, because we don't have a really big mill plan, you know. Other than that, I don't really have too much left to say about the deck. I think everything else is great tools for the deck. I think all of them work really well. You could even argue that you don't even need green in this deck. It's kind of a splash of green, so I can run things like Begin Anew and Recovery, but you could take out all of this and just kind of go black white. You might even be able to add in things like the Pyre if you want to go black white Angels and just throw in the Pyre. And with the Pyre, you can throw things into your graveyard, and you can also get some more tools, bigger, better creatures on the playing field. So Pyre could be pretty good. Cut those all together and maybe just add a Doomscar. You'd have yourself a really try-hard Angels Reanimator list. Just something to think about, but that's all I got to say. I don't want to drone on too long. If you guys have any ideas on how to make the list any better as well, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, concerns as well. That'll do it for today's video, man. Before I get out of here, huge shout out to the Marty Mob, as always. Marty Mob, man, you guys, what can I say, man? You guys are the best. You guys, the most supportive group of people I've ever met, and I appreciate each and every one of you for everything you do for me and my channel. If you guys don't know, the Marty Mob is a group of people who subscribe monthly here on the channel for their membership. They get a few different perks and benefits to their account, but yeah, man, shout out to them. If you guys want to learn more, hit the join button down below, hit the link in the description. You can learn a little bit more about the Marty Mob. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another one. Till next time, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.